Dolls, I am so excited. I've gotten so many compliments. I've had so many people inbox me and message me on social media. And I finally had time to bring you guys all the details. So keep watching for all the tea on this beautiful wig from YWigs. So this video is all about my 360 lace wig from YWigs. It's Brazilian water wave texture. I ordered 180 density, medium cap size, natural hair color with light brown lace. I've had this wig for about 3 months now. It has the adjustable straps. There's a comb that comes in the back. There was also about 2 other combs, I think it was maybe 3 other combs that came in the top of the wig and on the lace, and I cut those out. I plucked my lace just to customize the front of the lace a little bit more. This is the wig while it's wet, and I'm just running my fingers through it here so you can see. And that's how much shedding I got from the wig. That's about how much shedding I get while it's wet. And now I'm going to show you guys how I apply the wig using my Got to Be glue. I apply it to my forehead and then work it up into my hairline. And then I sit with it until it becomes tacky and transparent. And I start then to apply my wig. I grab the edges and separate the baby hairs of the wig from the rest of the wig just to make it easier to apply. I find that tacking down the center first helps to kind of keep the wig in place. So I just hold that down for a few seconds and then move on to both sides. I try to be careful to only lay down my baby hairs on the sides. If the rest of the wig is laying down, it is just going to look like a big glued mess. So I scrape a lot of that glue off and only lay down the edges that I want laying down on my forehead. Just make sure it's in place and tuck the lace behind my ear. Then I take this stocking that I cut up and I tie my hair up with that, laying down my edges, making sure everything's flat and in place. So since that's on, I am going to take my brush and make sure I like to comb it back so any hair that's not supposed to be laid down under here won't get laid down. I continue to brush the hair, and this is the only time that I start at the top when I'm brushing this hair. I like to normally start from the bottom and work my way up, just to take better care of it. That's how much shedding I got from brushing it dry. I want to leave my hair tied up like this for another 3 to 5 minutes, or at least until I can feel this and feel that it is not wet, because I can still feel wetness in some spots like right here. Leave it on until those spots are completely dry and I don't feel that anymore. So I'll leave this on and I'll be right back. Alright, so I think it's pretty much dry now. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this off, untie this and take it off. And this is probably going to be sticky. Oh no, it's not. This is what it will look like once you have removed that stocking. And now I'm just taking a hard bristled brush and brushing out any of the glue and getting the glue out of my hair. This comb, I really don't know what kind of comb this is, but I'm using the little ends to pluck the baby hairs up so they don't look so dry and glued down. And it's easier to remove the glue from my hairline when I do that. So I am just brushing that out and removing as much of that glue from my hairline as I can. After I removed as much of the glue as I can, I then take this alcohol and a towel and start to go in and remove even more of the glue. The alcohol helps because it It's liquid enough to take the glue off, but it dries fast enough to where it won't alter the tackiness of the wig. So I use the alcohol and just rub around my edges and get more of that glue out. And I'm showing you guys what the hairline looks like after it's secured down. Still a little bit of whiteness, but we are going to fix that with some powder. But the wig should be secured now. You can pull it and it is not going anywhere, honey. You're secured, girl. So I take a smaller hard bristle brush and start to lay down my baby hairs. I'm no expert at laying down baby hair, but you just have to play with it and figure out what works for you, what you like, and how you can lay them down the way that you like it. And like I said, it's all about playing with it and just figuring out what works for you. And my own personal preference is to just comb the center of the wig back. I don't like lay it any type of way as far as baby hairs go. And then I just take this is my Maybelline Fit Me Powder in 30. And I take that and apply it to the lace to cover and get rid of the whiteness that's still left behind that the alcohol didn't get. So I'm just taking that powder and filling in the lace in the front to kind of help it transition and look more like skin. Girl, when I plucked my wig, I plucked off a little bit too much for my liking. So I'm going to go into this Wet n Wild palette and grab this dark brown and place that on the hairline to help fill it in. I'm using a brown so it won't be as harsh as a black. The color will transition better. But yeah, I overplucked my wig and that can't happen. And when it does, this is what you can do to fix it. And that's how it looks after. So now I'm taking that comb again and I'm going to create a middle part. This is the first style that I like to wear the wig in. And I'm taking more of my powder and putting that on the part. This part I'm just showing you basically how much parting space there is on the wig. And that's about how far it goes back.
In order to get the curls to stay in the hair, I use this Cherré extra holding hair gel. I use a generous amount of this, especially towards the ends. If I don't use a lot, it'll get frizzy on the ends and it won't hold the curls. And I try to make sure my hair is at least wet or damp before I put this on. So after I've gotten it in the hair, I'll go ahead and start working it in with my wig brush, just brushing it all throughout the hair. Until I work my way up and can brush all the way through the hair. So after it's dried down, that's what it looks like. I love to wear it like this. The curls on this movie are so pretty. Like, they're so pretty. Another style I like to do is half up, half down. In order to get that on top. Other side. To be messy. Just gonna get rid of this part. Jesus. I think so. also take this and do a messy bun. Put that at the top, like this. Or I could make two messy buns. And then wrap this one the same way. And then I have two. I absolutely love this wig. And I wasn't expecting the quality of it to be this good, but it's it's a really good wig. Those are the styles that I like to do. I told you everything about the wig. Thank you guys. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.
Be sure to check the info box for the direct link to this wig on the YWigs website.